If you want to heal your inner child or your past traumas, then this video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to share 3 things I wish I knew when I was 20. And what I urge you to do is to do the same thing with yourself. Get a piece of paper or a nice notebook, like this sushi one right here, okay? And write down 3 things you wish you knew when you were 20, when you were 7, when you were 10, whatever age that trauma stems from. Now I'm picking 20 because my 20s were, I would say, one of my worst times, to be honest. So that's why I've picked this. Now, I hope to inspire you in this video to do the same for yourself. Make a video and watch it back. It's going to be amazing. You're going to feel like, oh my God, look at how far I have come. And that's the whole point of this. Number 1, it is not okay to settle for second best. So if you are settling for second best in your life, you need to ask yourself why. Or maybe you don't realize that you're doing it. I know I didn't. When I was in my 20s, I'd just come out with a breakup. Actually, I was 19 at the time. I'd just come out of a breakup and I met this girl online. And in my head, I wasn't really that bothered about her. I didn't really want to get into a relationship with her. But she was quite persistent. And at the time I was thinking, oh wow, this is going to be my only chance for another relationship. So I better get into it. And it turned out that we were together for 3 years. It wasn't a good relationship. And by the time I got out of the relationship, actually she ended it, I kind of realized how unhealthily, that's not a word, how attached I was to this relationship in an unhealthy way, because I'd settled for second best, because I told myself deep down, I'm not worthy of anything better than this. So don't do it. Number 2, you can't please everyone. So if you're trying to please everyone and make sure that everyone's happy with your decisions, you're doing it the wrong way, because you are unique, you are an individual. And just like some people like salt and vinegar crisps and some people like cheese and onion, some people are going to like you, some people aren't. And that's okay. Don't give a shit about that part of it. So my story about this is dance related. So I went to this dance class and we were doing a jazz routine for a dance show, and we were practicing. It was one of the last rehearsals before the show, and so we were all going to perform it to the dance teacher. And so me being me, I kind of just went full force into it. I was being sassy, I was making the faces, I was overdoing the dance, which is the way I dance, which I kind of like because it's me, isn't it? It's being authentic to who I am. And I caught her face, the dance teacher, looking at me during the dance, and she was laughing. I mean, at me, not with me, in a way that made me feel like a fire to my belly, like, oh bloody hell, like I'm being laughed at here. And I was quite upset about it, to be honest. I really did let that get to me. And then I kind of realized, like, wow, I love that I dance like that. It's unique. It's who I am. So I stopped giving a shit about what she thought about it. Then I went on that stage and I overdid it as much as I could. I was dramatic, over the top. And then loads of people afterwards came up to me and said how good it was. So be yourself, Like I said, some people are going to like you, some people aren't. So what? Just do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway, Okay, tip number 3. Being unique is your superpower. So similar to the dance thing, that was me being my authentic self. Now, if you are being your authentic self, that means you're being true to yourself. The creativity within you is going to flow. And just because you think of an idea that nobody's done before, don't let your limiting beliefs then come into it and think, oh, nobody's done that before, nobody's gonna like it. maybe there is a space in the universe for someone like you because you are so unique. Have you ever thought about it that way? That just kind of came to me, and it feels good saying it, to be honest. So another little story. I went to these dance classes I was talking about, and when I used to go to the classes, I liked to wear like rock t-shirts, band t-shirts, because it made me feel good. And I remember this one time I was going to go, and I had this cool Sum 41 t-shirt because me and my girlfriend had been to a concert of theirs, and it said on the t-shirt, "Welcome to Hell" or something. It's just, it's just a t-shirt. And I was like, oh, I can't wear that. There's some older people who go to the class. It was a ballet class. I can't wear that, So I didn't wear it. Now I'd wear it. I don't give a shit. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. And you shouldn't care what anyone thinks of you, because honestly, you are a new creation. Think about it. In the universe, and all of your ideas that you have are also new creations. All of the things that you do, there's a space for it in the universe. So I encourage you to do them and see the magic that unfolds. So please do this task for yourself, this little challenge, and let me know in the comments below if it helped to make you feel better about any traumas or anything that you were going through at a certain age that you wish you could tell your younger self. I really hope it helps, and hope to see you in another video. Thanks for listening.